And so what they do is they identify the needs of people at the beginning of the semester. And believe me, we would go from being able to offer one-on-one tutoring support for about 19 courses to being, up over 100 courses would be able to be covered, because we'd be able to pay students to do it. We don't have the budget to do that now. And so if you look at the course catalog, would every course in there be covered? Most likely not. But if a student did come to us requesting help for a particular course, what would be able to happen is that we would likely be able to say, okay, we have, instead of accounting 283, it's a completely random number, we have someone that does accounting 284, which might be able to help you out with this section, or we'd be able to point them in the right directions of people, resources in the math center or somewhere else like that, that would be able to assist.
And then you said students would pay a $4 per hour for the tutoring. Have you thought about just charging a deposit and then giving that back?
That's an excellent question. I don't think that's something that we have considered, but we can easily look into that. That's actually a really good suggestion. Anything else? Okay. Student activities. And I'm going to, at this point, ask Amy Kokas, who's the Associate Director for Marketing and Media at ASU, to come up and kind of assist me through this. Amy is a master's student in educational leadership who has been doing lots of research through her master's program on the way that things like this are run at other institutions. And so, Amy, take us away.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's been a long time since I went to a meeting of the Senate, so I'm really excited to be here. I'm not as great of a speaker as Eli, but I will do my best. So Eli came to the staff, administrative staff, about a month and a half ago and asked us all to kind of research or to look at different universities and kind of how they operate student activity centers through that. So I'm going to kind of show you some of those different ones that we looked at as a staff and that we came forward really thinking that would be great. So again, there's no student activity centers the same. If you look on different college campuses, they're definitely different. So the first one in particular that I looked at was Ohio State University, who has many different programs for programming, and one of them is their homecoming as well as their welcome week. Let's see if I can.
And the mouse is behind. I hit it on my computer.
So this is Ohio State University again for the Welcome Week, and basically what their student activities staff does there is that they get together 9 to 10 months ahead of time and schedule events for the first week of school. And so what's really cool here is that each day they probably have 10 or so events happening in each day that students can attend. And really, as soon as they step foot on the campus, they can get involved right away. And so part of student activities centers are really just about putting those programming efforts together. So students, again, there's a lot of research out there that shows that if students get involved the first 6 weeks of school, that they will stay involved and hopefully go on to graduate. And so welcome weeks around different campuses are really important in that way.
Resume slideshow.
Ohio State University also has a very big Greek life component within their system. They have 60 fraternities and sororities. Now, I do want to preface this saying Ohio State University is a very much larger university than ours, obviously. But if we're talking about growth and vision into the future, this is definitely a great area to look at, that they have over the 60 fraternities that go on their campus, which helps to bring a very active campus life. One of the other thing about Ohio State University, and you can see I focus on this one a lot. I think if they have an opening, I might fly there. But they really break down. They charge a student activity fee and program events, and they break down where those events or where that money goes within their fees. And really what they have is they have a student board that operates within that group and helps to decide where that student activity fee goes all the years, or every year. So it kind of breaks it down here, and I think, are you gonna send this PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Hopefully I can send you these links too if you want to look at these universities later and kind of see what they have going on. With their fee, they offer an alternative spring break. They also, one of the things I thought was really neat is they do an Explore Columbus, which basically the fee goes to help support
helping freshmen adjust to college and get acclimated with the surroundings of Ohio State.
Yeah, and it gives you discounted tickets to like the local city community. So if you're going to the movies or you're going to a play off campus, part of your subsidized student fee helps to get discounted tickets for students. The other one that as a staff we looked at was Texas A&M University, which provides a lot of different leadership service components for their student body there. They have over 800 recognized student organizations, and I know when I say that number, I say 800, wow, we'll never get there. When I started working here 8 years ago, there was 60 something, and to me to say that there's 250 in that short time, it actually kind of blows my mind. I think that 800 is definitely doable if we're looking at 2017. What they do is they really reach out to, I think Eli mentioned or someone else mentioned, here on our campus that there is, there's 45%, and this is coming from the NESE survey, which is the student engagement survey that was just done in 2009. Over 45% of the student population does not do any type of activity, and that's reported that was taken in the spring. So 45% of students are not getting involved at all. So what this campus has done is they're out there trying to get people involved, defining what is involvement. They have some great videos here. I don't know. Maybe
I don't think they have time.
Okay, I know we're early. But anyways, just highlighting how these different students are involved. And so hopefully then they're getting, because of that, they're getting more and more people wanting to be a part of it. Vanderbilt University, they do a great parent and family program that helps for parents' weekends. It brings sisters and brothers to campus. It has different events that happen. So it's a great program to bring the families onto campus so that they are a part of the community. So I won't go to all of them. Marquette University is another one that we looked at. Again, they have great leadership development, different programs that they have going on there. They have women conferences, they have awards and recognition for students and student clubs, as well as a big service learning component, which is really important. I think that students getting involved with student learning opportunities are a great way to develop.
One thing that I thought was really cool that's done at Texas A&M University is they have what they call the big event. And the big event essentially is a massive community service project that they do in one day. And what it is, it's about, they have a planning committee of like 150 people. And essentially what it is they go out and they do 1,100 service projects in the community, whether it's painting a fence or whatever it would be. Just different kind of activities within the community that the students at the university can go out and say, thank you for being a good host, Reno, or wherever, whatever it would be. So it's something that's really important. And service learning really isn't something that we emphasize all that much. And the big theme through all this is that we just don't have the money to emphasize all of these different things. All of these things are great. All of these things add to the educational experience of a student at this university. But we just don't have the money to do all these things. And is the wish list of sorts going to get achieved with this fee? A lot of it will. The difference that we can make, the fundamental difference that we can make with implementation of this fee in the student activity section in particular would be tremendous. Right now we have a $5,000 budget to do leadership development for the entire university. Well, no wonder students aren't getting involved, because we don't have the money to go out and get them involved. We don't have enough, we need a proliferation of leadership activities on this campus. Why do you think no one knows anything about Blue Crew? Because it doesn't have any money. It's not funded. Why do you think we don't have a lot of community service projects that are ran through ASU or student activities? Because we have so many programs and services being run through ASUN that we can't be everything to everyone. We simply can't.